welcome to HELLION Art Show, episode, 25? Episode 25. I am your host, Rini. I am back with another indie comic book showcase, I suppose. And welcome everybody. I'm here with the Quaff.
Hello.
Why don't you introduce yourself, the Quaff, creator of Shotgun Samurai?
Yes. I am known on the internet as the Quaff, thanks to my quaff up here. And so this is the Quaff. This is just the meat that hangs off the quaff. I'm the guy who does the work. The quaff is all the good stuff. And
so the quaff is the true power.
Yeah,
the comics are made by the tendrils come out and create the comics, and you're just a talking face that it manifests so you can pretend it's human.
Yeah, I'm just the guy that slaves on the drawing pad all day.
Oh, okay.
No big deal.
But the power is up here. Yeah. I like that. That's a great introduction.
Thank you.
And I'm also here with Chimera, our regular. Being pretending to be Griffith today. He's very quiet, so all right, cool. We're gonna move on because he doesn't want to talk.
All right.
I'll be your favorite character.
I'm not as bothered by Shinji as you. So I don't know why you keep on doing that. Anyways, we are missing Nick and AC today. AC is sick, so everybody sent some good thoughts towards her. She's okay. She just has a headache, so they wanted to get some rest. And no, now that's not gonna fly, Chimera. Fucking eye bleaching art. Okay.
Hey, JoJo's great.
JoJo's great.
Yeah,
It was the icon he had on before, not JoJo.
Thundercats, yeah.
No problems with JoJo here. So Nick and AC are not going to be joining us today, but I do have some colors to show everyone. So in a minute, I will be showing some new colors for Fiendish. And
Misato would be the new avatar.
What? What's that? Oh, that's fine too.
Oh, really? Oh.
She's like so. I mean, she's half my spirit animal, and I embrace Asuka and Misato. Like, Misato is my drinking spirit animal. You need your avatar to bother me, don't you?
Yeah,
that just needs to happen. Okay. Anyways, let's say hi to the chat. Hello, everybody. King of the Scripts is here. Hail. Hello, everyone. And we have a duplicate Quaff in the chat. Look at that. Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing. Eric the Guapo is there. What's up? Dunringil. Hey. So many good people. Oh no. Okay, so everybody, if you missed Kami Mark's last stream, go watch it. It was glorious. Don't listen to Chimera. Go watch it. I was on it. It was great. It was all about anime waifus. You surely don't want to miss out on this. It was the best stream ever. And
I saw screenshots from that.
Mark put on the best outfit. It was so pretty.
He ruined Death Note.
That's all I'm gonna say. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Fucking ruined Death Note. How do you ruin Death Note?
It was great.
I actually muted him on Twitter for that because he changed his avatar to that. I'm like, no, that's the last straw.
Now we finally know how to offend Chimera.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you mess with Misa.
Oh, okay. All right. Everyone should dress up as Misa with a beard now. Lether Protector was asking in the chat, what manga do you recommend for a new? We had decided that we're going to talk about the influence of manga on Western comics today, in addition to, of course, showcasing Quaff's comics, Shotgun Samurai. But I feel like everyone here has a bit of a manga influence, and we're all big, manga and anime fans, and I figured that would be a cool topic of discussion. So Lether Protector asked, what manga do you recommend for a noob? And he was also saying he likes dark stuff, and I would say, we talk about Berserk all the time. We're fans of Berserk on this channel. And also Vinland Saga is very, very good. And that's it. I just finished Fire Punch as well. It's okay. The ending wasn't really my thing, but that's also kind of, dark stuff.
No, the Fire Punch is very dark.
It's very dark, but I feel like the ending could have wrapped up better. I feel like it was a little disjointed at times, but I don't know if Vagabond is considered dark dark manga, but it is seinen and it is like very detailed, very cool action. So I would say that as well. And a few others like Akira, of course, Akira manga. That was a manga before it was a movie. By the way, go read it. Yes, it's a classic. And Gundam, Battle Angel Alita. The real name.
Yeah, I never actually read that one, but I enjoyed the movie. I don't know if that's a taboo to say, but I like the movie.
No, the movie is not bad.
Okay, that's good.
It is not bad.
I wasn't sure if like the fans of the manga hate the movie or not. I'm not sure.
I mean, of course, it wasn't like exactly. I wish I wanted to see like an exact adaptation, but it was like it wasn't a bastardization like all the other adaptations have been. So
yeah, God.
Yeah,
it was great to see a watchable anime adaptation. That's for sure.
I know, right? It only took like fucking 20 years.
Live action adaptation made in Taiwan, and it's fucking horrible. So thanks a lot.
Well, okay, you're welcome. I've never said that we're better at it.
I would say Gleipnir or whatever, where the kid can transform into a stuffed animal monster. That one's pretty good.
Oh, Gleipnir, right?
Gleipnir. Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna quickly learn how to pronounce shit. Quaff.
Gleipnir.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't even know how to spell
things right. Isekai. Gleipinir.
Thing that bounds near. Yeah.
Okay, anyways, so those are a few recommendations. Yeah, Eric is also saying Berserk.
Yeah, so I mean, I always recommend Gantz to anybody.
Oh yeah, man, Gantz, you're right. Oh, it's been so long since
if you really want to deep dive into manga, just read Gantz and you'll get everything.
Well, the movie. I didn't read the manga.
Really?
The
movie? I like the manga. You like the movie more?
The Netflix movie? That 3D thing?
There was a Netflix movie of Gantz?
I've only watched it.
Well, it was Netflix. It was probably Japanese, but Netflix licensed. But it was like a 3D animation. It was pretty much just that Osaka battle.
Oh, okay. I've never read the manga. I just watched the movie.
The manga is good.
Yeah, the manga's fantastic. Yeah. Oh my god!
I didn't finish it, but it is pretty good.
You haven't seen the ending? Oh, I'm really curious to know what you think about the ending.
I should. You know what? I'm glad you reminded me of that because I've been looking for something to read, and I should.
Yeah, you got to finish it.
Eric said Attack on Titan. That one's pretty dark.
Don't read the manga though. The art is
like
precious.
how people get eaten. I just
no, he can't draw.
I know.
The story is very interesting, but this man cannot draw. So
just
watch the anime.
The anime is much better.
Anime is pretty much an exact adaptation.
Yeah, right. It's I don't mind Attack on Titan because I'm a fan of the original One Punch Man webcomic, so at least it's better than that.
Wait, what?
You ever see the original One Punch Man webcomic?
Yes, I've seen it. I mean, he got slightly better. I mean, he drew. If you look at Mob Psycho, he drew all that.
Yeah, Mob Psycho is
for the background.
Still crummy, but not bad.
Well, what do you think? Have you seen Mob Psycho 100? Not the anime, but the manga.
I've read a little bit of it. I haven't seen the whole thing, but
that's like a simplistic art style, though. It's not like I don't know.
But
I guess it's also like he also is not like a master artist or something, but it's like he knows how to control it in like a cartoony and simplistic way.
Yeah.
Like I think Attack on Titan and artist is just like the faces are constantly janky, and I'm not like trying to be mean. He says he admits it himself. So, but the story is very good.
I actually posted on Twitter the prototype cover of Attack on Titan. It looked really cool, and then when I read it, the interiors were trash.
There you go, Krigaloo. You know what's up.
Yeah.
The interiors. Here, I'll just pull it up.
Hey, yeah, Death Note. Yeah, not the atrocity that was the American adaptation.
The Japanese live action Death Note's not so bad. You could check that
out. Yvonne. Okay, I actually read this because Yvonne recommended it to me. If you can remember that title, I would recommend it. I also didn't finish reading it. I have a problem with like not finishing reading manga if it runs on too long, just because I don't have a lot of fucking time. But this one, it is interesting. It's like aliens and like weird time travel and little girls killing things, and that's all I'm gonna say. But the characters were really good, and it is dark. There's like a lot of gore and stuff. It's interesting. I'm not sure where it goes in the end. But from as far as I read, I liked it. So. What a title!
I'm sharing Attack on Titan, the prototype. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god!
I mean, if you thought this is 2009, I think I like the cover.
Oh,
that's how he started.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, at least he improved.
Wait, hang on. Let me get the cover because I thought the cover looked sweet. If the interiors match the cover,
yeah, Yusuke Morata is
is fucking good. When there's
like Samurai.
I don't think he's on Twitter. No, he is, but there's an account that posts his art in English, and it's like I just go to that page to cry.
Yeah, I'm I follow that account too. I just go there whenever I'm just like,
why am I trying?
Oh God, I don't know how people do it. I just look at it, I'm like,
you mean Morata?
I try to learn something new, and I'm like,
Morata,
I can't learn anything from this. I don't even know what he's doing.
No.
Well, he has assistants for the background, but
yeah.
Assistants help. I wish we had assistants. Still, he's like really fucking good.
Yeah,
dude, that's the next thing Comic Skate should get, an assistant program.
That'd be great. I mean, I already want to do that, so let's do it. Let's do it.
Comic Skate assistants. Unpaid internships, but you get experience and exposure. The greatest.
I would pay my assistants, but I just think like
no, you're better
working.
Than me,
I didn't say how much I'd pay them. I just say I paid them. Now they can't be like I'm unpaid. I'm oppressed, but
yeah,
I'm paying you. So. But like, I think learning on the job is just something we should bring back in general, especially in arts, but with a lot of other trades as well. So like, why the fuck should go to school? Yeah. Like go to school for everything? Why? That doesn't work for every profession.
Exactly. Pretty much, the place I'm working at now, I learned everything on the job. And it's like, the only thing I need is math. That's the only thing you should teach in school. And everything else you just learn on the job.
Yeah, so and I guess obviously we want to be a doctor, like maybe go to school for that. Cool. Quafa endorses backstreet doctors, mafia
that's right.
doctors.
Mm-hmm. Here in LA, that's all we got. So
as someone who didn't go to high school, I agree.
You didn't go to high school? Oh, you were homeschooled.
Yeah, I was homeschooled from 8th grade.
Oh.
I don't know. School is trash.
I was able to get all my work done in like 3 hours. I didn't need to go to school for 8 hours.
Dude, school is such a waste of time. I was constantly like, I could be doing something productive. Like I wanted to work. I wanted to work. I wanted to like because my school also didn't have an art program. I already knew what I wanted to do, but I felt like they were just holding me back from doing what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this freaking weird militaristic education system is fucking stupid. It doesn't work. Kriegaloo says, what were you saying?
Sorry. Oh no, I skipped almost all my classes and skirted by with a C because I was working on this comic book actually.
Yo, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need this. I just need a C, get my diploma, and we're done. But what I really want to do is artwork. Yeah.
I wasn't even in high school. I wasn't working on comics in high school, but I just like didn't show up a lot. Almost got kicked out. It's terrible. Yeah. Kriegaloo said, I run this into the ground, but I stand by noise and blame and that guy's work in general. Oh my god. Tsutomu Nihei. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Nihei is good. He also did Biomega and Knights of Sidonia. I didn't read Knights of Sidonia, but he's an artist that improved a lot because he also like couldn't draw faces. But Blame has a special place in my heart because I read Blame when I was in high school and it like changed the way I viewed environments.
That's that's like no dialogue manga, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, there's dialogue, but like there's like 10 lines of dialogue in the whole thing. And it's like ultra far futuristic. And it's just like this gunman with like a ultra powerful gun that can blow up buildings walking through this like futuristic concrete jungle. It's like a whole planet is covered in like technology and buildings, but there's like not really any beings around. It's just mostly desolate, like weird landscapes. And so Nihei was an architect by training, I discovered, and that's why he's so good at backgrounds, but he wasn't good at people, especially starting out. But his backgrounds are always like really expansive, and he's really good at drawing these like weird, like upside down cities and like these like I don't know, like highway sized pipes running down like waterfalls and all this stuff, and these great technological landscapes. And that just blew my mind away when I was like 16, and I was never afraid of drawing backgrounds again because I realized what backgrounds could be. So I would recommend Nihei's work. Biomega is good as well. Oh right, I was going to post his name in the chat. Yeah, Tsutomu Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and recommend manga forever.
Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to the manga recommendation stream.
I know. Can't help it. I can't help it. We're gonna bitch about school and yeah, Tsutomu Nihei. Tsutomu Nihei. Yeah. All right, we should actually talk about the subject at hand. You know, this is a lot of fun, but yeah, those are some good recommendations.
Yeah.
All right. So, Shotgun Samurai, bam.
Yeah. Another manga recommendation, Shotgun Samurai. Bam. Great segue.
Bam.
Yes.
Tell us about your project.
All right. So basically, I came up with a very self-descript title for the project, Shotgun Samurai. So as you can guess, you will get a samurai with a shotgun. So end of story. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.
Cool. Great stream. See you all next week. No, don't go. Wait. I finished off the show too. No, let's go through some of these. I saw that's the samurai with the shotgun. I don't have my sound turned on, but we're gonna watch this trailer at the end, definitely.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah. Also, I have some live action in there too.
Oh, that's pretty cool. We're gonna watch both of those.
This went through several iterations, actually going up. So basically, I'll be serious. But the story is basically about it's kind of like a redemption story of a samurai, like a roaming samurai going through old Japanese towns, trying to fix his past. He did a lot of bad things, and now he's trying to be a good guy. And what's the best way to be a good guy? By blasting ninjas with a shotgun. So there we go. That's the basic story of Shotgun Samurai. So him and his two companions, a lady ninja named Tofu, and a ramen chef named George, go from Japanese town to town, but also they must confront the demons from Shotgun Samurai's past.
Cool, very cool. A ninja named Tofu.
Yes.
I like that. Is that her right there, the loopy hair?
Yeah, that's her in the background right there.
I see. Cool. This cover is fucking amazing.
That's a Jose Garcia.
So good. Yeah, you did Lumina Box.
Exactly. God, can't. And then this is Odie, mangaka Odie.
Yeah, I like
from Xenotype.
Yeah. That dragon head is really good.
I know. God, I love what he did with it.
Well, we got some good cover artists on
here.
And
then we got Joe Ball for the more classic comic book feel.
Right on. Nailed it.
Yeah, he did good. Did great.
Yeah.
So you got those basically just those three covers to choose from. I kept it simple. Just you pick the cover you want. Add on. There's a whole bunch of add-ons you can sift through, like trading cards and all that fun stuff, and basically just make your own stuff. Make your own tier.
Awesome. Yeah, I see on the right side you've got all the different covers, the everything. So
yeah. If you just want one-click thing, just everything, you can pick your cover. Also, there's metal prints I'm offering from here's there you go. They're all shiny.
Ooh, let me full screen you.
Yeah, look at that. These metal prints, and they're nice and hard, so they won't break.
Nice.
Yeah, and so if just perfect for home defense too. Chuck it.
You can buy this metal print to learn the craft of being a ninja. You can kill anybody who attacks your trespasses on your property with it.
Exactly.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, everything's in Minecraft. Is that a 4-gauge shotgun? Oh, it's there's no I didn't get too technical with what shotgun it is. It's just
don't admit that.
I've only shot some shotguns. I don't really know what they are.
Yeah, you should be like, yes, it is.
Yes, it is a 4-gauge. But I don't know if that's the cool one or not. All shotguns are cool, right?
Yeah.
I'd say it's a Remington.
Okay, it's a. Oh no! If I say it's a Remington, then everyone's going to be like, "That's not a Remington. Doesn't look a single thing like a Remington." And then
don't get too specific. Just be like, "Oh yeah, it's this gauge." Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll be canceled, and I'll have to escape the internet, and then I'll come back. Redefined.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to change your face and everything.
Yeah. Shave my head.
That's how it is. Yeah. You don't want the cloth to be gone.
Yeah. Speaking of which, is there a shave your head tier or stretch goal?
No, because then everyone would be like, I am not backing it. And it'll be like, if it's like 10,000, it'll be like at 9,099. And everyone will be like, no, don't back it again. So it'll be like a cap on my tier. Then you'll
Damn.
save the hair, they'll call it.
That would be a little vindictive of your backers, but I don't know. No. Yeah, why would people do that? You don't want that hair to go.
All right, so how about if I don't make $10,000? No, I'm not going to promise that.
No. Don't make any.
Don't make any promises.
Especially on streams, because they'll clip it and you can't get out of it.
I know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's too late. I already put it.
I know. I do have I didn't update the campaign yet, but I do have a $10,000 tier where I have a bunch of 6 a.m. stickers.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah, so everyone, gotta have 6 a.m. stickers with your campaign. So, so this is some interior artwork done by moi.
All right, I like that perspective.
Thank you.
Very nice.
So,
is it going to be in black and white?
Yeah, black and white. Actually, I got a proof copy with me. Oh, surprise!
Ooh.
So this is what it will look like.
Oh, it's manga sized.
Yeah. It's a little bit small. It's not quite manga. It's bigger than a manga, but it's a little small.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's like Vagabond size. It's like big manga. It's like this weird.
Oh, that's cool because I look up Vagabond whenever I need inspiration to draw. So I'm glad it's Vagabond style. So there's that.
Yeah, well, the size as well because the art is so detailed, so they print it big. So I like that. Nice and thick too. How many pages is this?
288.
Yo, 288. You guys are getting a steal.
Yeah, it's so thick. I mean, once I start shipping though, the price is gonna go up to 30. So you gotta get it on now, the early backer price.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Get it now.
Get it now. So because we're in the printing phase right now. I'm just finalizing the proof copy, and I'm gonna give them the green light soon, and then then the shipment will come in.
I see. All right, censored for Indiegogo.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if Indiegogo's that sensitive to that stuff, but
I don't think they are.
It's more of a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
I drew this I did this stream drawing them bikini chicks, and YouTube kept on taking down my thumbnails for it. And it was like there was no nudity. It's like everything was covered. But they're like, oh no, our sensitive eyes.
Oh my god. What? Well, at least your drawings are good enough to be flagged by the AI at least.
Yeah.
So there's
I guess. Yay. Oh, fucking YouTube.
Yeah. I know. What can you do?
Yeah. But anyhow.
Yeah, although we do deeply love and respect our YouTube overlords. Please do not take down this.
Yes, I mean, I always, Susan, you're always right.
Susan, you're all right.
You always make the best decisions, Susan. Clearly. What? I have no complaints. Moving on. I like that cross hatching.
Thank you.
Is that a special kind of armor?
Yeah. What do you mean special kind of armor? I mean, in the story, you'll see it's basically metal. Okay. He's wearing a metal armor.
Okay. It looks rougher than what you see with standard knight's armor, though.
Oh yeah, it's all banged up.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot of dents and cracks in it.
Okay, I see. Cool. Yeah.
So you'll see why. Why is his armor all danged up and banged up?
Yeah.
Find out in Shotgun Samurai Volume 1, available today on Indiegogo.
Yes. Back Shotgun Samurai now.
Yes.
Back and now, friends. Find out more about this story of ninjas and gore and ninja boobs. Here's some ninja boobs.
There's some. There's some. There's some. There's tofu jumping down.
There you go.
Gonna get some fight scene action.
I love that her name is Tofu.
Yeah, Taiwan is famous for their tofu, isn't it?
Yeah, we have stinky tofu.
Yeah, I was made very well aware when I went to the night markets in Taiwan. I was like, what the hell is that smell?
You can smell from halfway across the night market.
I know. Honestly, I thought there was a porta potty that was leaking.
Oh, that's brutal.
I know. I was like, God, Taiwan, God, they really got to get their septic system in check over here.
No, that's our food.
I know.
It's edible food. We just, I think it's like a joke at this point. It's like, okay, some people made some fermented tofu, but like foreigners are so revolted by it, we just make it stinkier and stinkier to like make fun of foreigners. I honestly think that's what it is.
I know. Like I went there, I heard about it, and I was determined to taste it. I was like, it can't be that bad. But once I smelled it, I couldn't get close enough to even buy it. So I was
yeah. I think like once you're used to the smell, like if you take, it doesn't taste. It just tastes like tofu, a little tangy because it's fermented. But like I swear they do shit to make it smell worse, just because it's become like a running joke at this point.
I see. That reminds me of natto. Have you had natto from Japan?
Oh no, I can't do that. No, that's a whole different thing. Oh,
natto is heavenly.
That's like eating snot. It's not even like the smell. Like it doesn't really smell like anything. It doesn't. It's just like the texture. It's like goo. It's like imagine alien goo dribbling down your throat with chunks within it. That's natto.
That's the best part. And you get the strands of just slime everywhere, and you gotta like lap it up with your chopsticks. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Yvonne, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, welcome to the most Asian stream you'll find.
This will be pretty Asian, just be like, oh, yeah, that Japanese thing. Oh, yeah, that Taiwanese thing. And the chat's would be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
You like that stinky food? That's gross. What about my stinky food? It's better than your stinky food.
I don't know if like Japan has that much stinky food. I really love Japanese food, actually. If I had to pick like one area of food, like one culture food to eat for the rest of my life, it would be Japanese food. It's everything except natto. It's weird. It's like I love everything, but natto is like my least favorite thing on the planet. It's really like a 0 or 100.
That's hilarious.
Durian's not that bad.
Oh god, durian is that's another thing I can't even get close to.
It smells. It's not that bad. You're supposed to freeze it,
Really? That's
you're supposed to. Yeah, you freeze it, eat it like ice cream.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've had durian candy, so the flavor itself isn't so bad, but I just can't get close to the smell.
You were told to refresh Indiegogo. Let's see.
Wow.
We're at 192. Let's see. Do you have any more backers? Whoa! You got a backer! Yay!
Oh
my god! You got that chimera bump that sometimes happens.
The chimera bump. Ayo.
It's the chimera bump.
No, because I backed it.
That's
okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, chimera.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'll kiss your book. Okay, how about that?
with lipstick. We all know he's a fan of that.
Oh, if we get to 10,000, I'll kiss Chimera's book with lipstick. How about that?
There you go, everybody. Let's get this book to 10,000. It's not that far off. Yeah, look, almost 8,500. We can do this. Mm-hmm. Let's get this to 10,000. Come on.
Let's go.
You know what? Let me reshare my screen. Let's watch these trailers right now because I feel like they're just sitting there and they look pretty awesome. So
thank you.
If I can share screen, unless you have the video files on your side.
Oh, I guess I could actually just share those video files, huh?
The quality might be better.
You think so? Is that how it works?
Usually it is for me. So.
All right, let me see. YouTube. Oh, videos.
What's up? Hello.
We're having the Asians do tech support right now.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, that's a good one. Shoot. I think it's it.
Hello.
All right. You can share this one.
Scotsman, yeah, what's up? All
up?
Right. Let's go. Am I sharing that? Let's go. Let me know if you can hear it.
How's the quality?
It's great.
Sweet.
Ooh, animated.
Love it. Never get tired of that
Nice.
song.
Nice. That's a good song.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice animated trailers. Everyone has animated trailers now. I
I
am
know.
so impressed by all of these animated trailers. Did you do
Yeah.
the animation?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, that
I
was
had to
really
figure.
nice.
I had to learn how to do that because everyone was doing it, and I was like, oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get with the bandwagon, you know.
Yeah.
We're doing animation. Just
YouTube and Clip Studio Paint.
holy shit, really?
Yeah, I was just watching a lot of YouTube videos of how to do it and Clip Studio. It's mostly just tedious. I mean, my animation wasn't that complicated, so it was just a lot of tedium. That's just took like 2 weeks to do that short thing in the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing.
I think Kaius, Ryan Cardinal, also used Clip Studio to animate his trailer.
So. Oh yeah, dude, his trailer is on a next level though. It's
well, he spent like a year.
Yeah.
So it's like a little on the insane side, but it looks amazing.
I know, like a full-fledged anime.
So jelly. Yubasa has that Fist of the North Star vibe. Sweet. Yeah.
Fantastic comparison.
I can see that.
I was thinking.
Petful's linking. Thank you.
Did you ever watch Ninja Scroll? Okay. That's
yeah. That's kind of one of my, of course, one of my inspirations. The classic, mostly Rurouni Kenshin and Samurai Champloo were a lot of my.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Champloo was good.
I know. So you're gonna it's kind of like that. It's like the samurai world, but it,
with rap,
kind of takes liberties.
Yeah.
It's not historically accurate. I'll tell you that.
Did you?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sword of the Stranger.
Sword of a Stranger? What's that? I never saw that. Never read that.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a movie. I don't think it was ever a manga.
Oh,
no,
I've seen clips of that because it has an amazing fight scenes.
Yeah, just the animation overall, and then the main character has red hair, just like Samurai X, but he dies black.
Yeah. I see.
Oh, I forgot that.
Ninja.
Yeah, that's such an annoying trope. It's like no Japanese person has naturally red
European. Well, because he wasn't Japanese, he was European.
I thought that was the blonde guy.
No, the main.
Oh no, right. Okay. Well, that makes sense. But like, you still look European. Why would you? Dyeing your hair doesn't make you Japanese. Okay. Anyways, I don't understand. It's anime.
Logic.
It's anime logic. Yeah. Did you ever watch Ninja Scroll? You had seen watch Animu Ninja Scroll?
That Japanimation Ninja Scroll.
Snarkticon DM says, "Am I the only one that thinks Naruto is overrated?"
No, Naruto fucking sucks.
Yeah.
There's like a 4-episode arc where they're just talking in the fucking forest. I watched the entire, not Shippuden, but I watched the original series. It's just fucking talking most of the time.
That's the anime. It's like the anime has too much filler. That's true.
Yeah, I just watched the original. I didn't watch it. I watched a little bit of Shippuden, but I dropped it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the manga was actually really good before the time jump. I really liked it. I remember reading the manga and like I loved it. It was one of my favorite manga before the jump. I like the manga doesn't have filler or anything. At least I didn't read it after the time jump and stuff. But I feel like I don't know. I lost interest after they got older. But the beginning was like really inventive. It was like a really original idea. So I would give it credit for that. But in the anime is. I would say it's a little overrated, Yeah. I give it credit for like how it began. It was very creative.
Yeah.
I like the fight scenes in Shippuden. That's the only thing I watched was fight scenes.
Yeah.
I should check. Yeah, I mean for me,
the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Oh yeah. I look up the fight scenes as well.
Oh yeah,
they're really well animated.
Cool. Yeah, for me, once they nerfed Gaara, I was like, I'm out.
Oh yeah.
Gaara's my favorite. So just nerf him and God, I'm done with this show.
I need to rewatch Sword of the Stranger too. So much shit I have to rewatch, man. I have to read Gantz. I have to watch Sword of the Stranger. Man, I'm just like this hermit sitting at home and I don't even watch anything. What's wrong with me? Eric Heffel says, I can't stand Naruto anime. The manga is good. Yeah, I think the manga is much better than the anime.
That's usually how things are.
So, why don't we lead that segue into our topic of discussion. It's what anime or manga have you been inspired by, and how do you think manga has influenced Western comics, especially now? And I think it has the influence shows in a very big way. There are so many people making comics, especially indie comics, that are clearly influenced by manga. But like, what is the scale of the influence, and like, why do you think? This is a question that we talk about on this show a lot. Is like, why do you think manga has been so successful?
Yeah, that I gotcha. Yeah, so basically, I mean, in terms of my inspirations, for sure. Like I mentioned earlier, I really like the artist of One Punch Man, the original webcomic, and you hit it right on the head about how well he can tell a story and convey emotion, and really, he really keeps your eye on the page and going around. And I noticed that about it. I was like, his artwork is really bad, but for some reason I can't stop looking at it. So I was like, I got to figure out what's going on. So I really made sure that I really focused on trying to make sure my artwork was at least, creative and action and exciting, and also kept your eye on the page as long as possible. So that was kind of one of my big inspirations for in terms of my art style. And then of course I went into for the more technical aspects, I look at a lot of Yusuke Morata. I pick up whatever I can if I can. Oh.
Sorry.
There you go.
I'm alive, everybody. Continue. I have a new camera set up and it toppled over. Don't mind me.
I got you. We thought we were like, oh no, live on air. Irene got kidnapped. Oh.
No. I have this mounted very precariously on a light, actually. So, I like my second monitor hasn't arrived yet. So, anyways, please don't mind me. Please continue.
No worries. Yeah. So I mean, other than that, like like Inoue, I pick up a lot of with like Vagabond, and then I just anything else. Those are my main inspirations, I would say. But yeah, I definitely see a lot of influence coming. I think that's why, like what I mentioned before, with the manga really does motion and action very well, and I think that's why a lot of Western comics are trying to pick up on that. I see that happening more frequently. Cause like,
right.
Yeah, because like like from what I see, like like the way American comics are kind of set up, it's more like it's a lot more like narrative focused, and like when there's like a fight scene, it's kind of like you just see like the already finished fight punch with like some text saying what happened, and then like kind of like it's almost just like still images of the fight with like the narration around it. While with manga, oftentimes this is all generalization. I'm sure you can find things that don't fit these rules, so don't fight me about it.
No, we're gonna find like the one manga that's like very to the point. I've been noticing the what the frick is his name? The Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch creator. He has very
Chainsaw Man,
yeah. Chainsaw Man is good. Fire Punch, I wasn't as satisfied, but Chainsaw Man is very, very good. Oh my! I can't wait for the anime. Anime is coming up soon. It's gonna be.
Fire Punch was his early work, so he probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man was probably where he got good.
I didn't know that. I can see it now though. But he has like noticeably to the point storytelling sometimes. It's just like very, let's just like get it done. But I kind of appreciate that. I like it in between. So I see what you mean though. That's one of the things that I really notice with like manga storytelling is very decompressed. And I think sometimes that's good, but sometimes it drags on way too long. Like it would drive me insane, especially with manga that doesn't update a lot, like Berserk. It's like a whole chapter just talking about like one person's speech. And it's like, you could have said this in a page.
I know that is actually true. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. Because when I when I was reading like other Comicscape books, and I was looking at my book back when I was just still making it, I was like, wait, they told a lot more story in their 48 pages than I did in my like 100. So I was like, So I noticed that's when I noticed the difference in like I have more of a manga pacing in my storytelling. So it's like I need like 100 pages to tell like a 48-page story kind of thing.
Yeah, I've been noticing that with my work too, and I don't know, it's with I'm trying to go for an in between. I think of people read Fiendish, they can tell that such a chapter 1 has more of a manga pacing, but chapter 2 will be a little more. I'm gonna push it more towards honestly. I like European storytelling, and I like that. I'm more of a, like the Western stuff that I'm a fan of is more European stuff, honestly, because a lot of American comics, it's like what you said. It just feels like a little dry and to the point. It's like this is an emotional moment and the story is good, but I feel you should linger on this more, and they don't. Yeah. So I think European comics they manage to like linger when it's necessary, but not drag on like fight scenes or actions too long. Because honestly, you know, comics take a long time to do, and the less pages I have to draw, the better.
That's right.
I've reached that point of Zen where it's just like the less work I can do, the better. I'm just gonna get the story done.
That's a good point.
But
yeah, well,
I totally.
Thanks, Rick Saylor. Yeah, I hope you like it.
Oh, you backed the book. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Rick Saylor.
Thank you, Rick Saylor.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Hope you like it. You'll be getting it soon. Proof copies are in.
So when are you shipping?
When am I shipping? My goal right now is November. Start shipping in November.
Okay.
We'll see. I gave myself until December on the campaign just because it's my first campaign. I don't know what kind. Surprises will always come up, and I'm hoping. So if everything goes smoothly, November.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, you have the proof already, so that's pretty good progress. Yeah, it shouldn't be. There are no problems with that. It should be good.
Mm-hmm.
So just about shipping everything. Cool. Very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick says he just got his copy of Fiendish on the art book. Yay!
Nice.
I hope you like it. Hope you like it. Again, chapter 1 it's like just I wanted to keep it simple, but then sometimes now I look back and I'm like maybe I didn't tell enough story, but I wanted to ease people into world building because I have so much freaking world building in Fiendish. So yeah, it's like I want to be like an action-packed hook to like the demons and to this world. So, but let me know what you think, and I really hope you like it. Da, da, da.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the exciting. I just can't wait to hear what people say about my book. That's what I'm like. Almost there, but I don't want to rush it either because I want to make sure it's good.
Oh yeah.
I was so tempted to just be like, yeah, just print it, but then it's like I'm like, wait, one more day, and I look through and I'm like, I noticed a mistake. Fix that. And then I'm like, all right.
Don't rush it. Don't rush it.
Yeah.
So yeah, for Fiendish, we've pushed back the colors by more than a month now, and it's just because I want the colors to be good. I want my colors to have the time to make sure that everything is correct. Because I would regret it more. Of course, just the point is keeping everyone updated, and it's not like you're just ignoring people on purpose. I didn't plan for Fiendish to be in color, so next time I know how much time to plan for color because I didn't know. I've never done this before, but now I know. But man, I know I'm going to regret it if I ship the book and I'm like, I know this could have been better. So
exactly.
I just can't. So it's good to take your time and make sure you're happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Mingo's Vengeful Ghost is here. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. So what manga do you think directly influenced you and this work?
Like I mentioned before, definitely Rurouni Kenshin. And Samurai Champloo. I don't know if that one was a manga. But
no.
No, it wasn't. I know you mentioned a few, but I don't know. I'm sorry if I missed it, but I want to know what directly influeed this. I can see the Kenshin though.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of like how Kenshin, it was a samurai thing, but it still had elements of kind of shonen where he had the special attacks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a samurai with a shotgun, but he still has his specialty attacks with his shotgun and all that fun stuff.
Oh, that's awesome! He's gonna do some weird shotgun combo that's gonna yell out the attack.
He doesn't yell at them per se, but it definitely has that feel to it. Yeah. So you'll see moments where it's he'll use it in unique ways. It's that's different.
That's funny. That's one of the most manga-y tropes of when people do a combo attack, it's almost like a video game. Like the name has to be plastered on it. And they yell out the attack like Super Texas Combo. It's like, I mean, I love how they do it in My Hero Academia, but usually it's like a little like nobody fights like this. But I don't know.
United States of Smash. It is pretty epic when they do it, though.
I know. The only time I'm like not weirded out by it is My Hero Academia. It's just like this is so funny. I love. They're like self-aware of it.
Exactly. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I didn't make them yelling out the names because I did find that I do feel like that is kind of like, unless I make it like kind of way over the top and cheesy, But yeah, Kenshin is my jammy jam. I know.
Yeah, I really like Kenshin as well. Mm-hmm. We shall not remember. We shall forget who the creator is and never speak of him again. But it was a great comic.
I know. Oh, that's why it's like, hope nobody knows about that part.
Yeah, look it up for yourself, or if you want to. But it's not important.
Yeah, if you want your childhood to be ruined.
I know. Yeah, it was really good. I remember reading that in the manga bookstore. I just couldn't put it down. I read the whole thing like in a week.
Yeah, I had like the movies and everything, the Samurai X stuff. God, I haven't seen the live action ones. I heard they're not bad, but
I heard that too. But I haven't seen the live action.
Yeah,
it's like one of the few Japanese live actions that are not bad, apparently.
Exactly.
That and the Mushishi live action, which I do want to see. I really like Mushishi.
Musashi?
Mushishi.
What's Mushishi?
Thank you. I also didn't know what it was.
Silence, Chimera. Bug teacher?
Oh.
Do you know kanji?
Very little bit. I mean, no, actually, no, I don't. What am I saying?
Okay.
I just know, that's funny.
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
One of the Mushi, one of the characters in my the guy with the metal armor. His name is Kumamushi, which is the name of a tardigrade because tardigrades are very durable. So he has metal armor.
Huh. I don't know what Kuma means, but Mushi would mean bug. So that would mean something bug.
You know what
Kuma is bear. So it's like and they call it a tardigrade is a bear bug.
Oh, so cute.
Hey, Kwal.
So I named him after that because he has metal armor.
Hey, Kwal.
What's up?
You know what paprika is?
Paprika?
See, he doesn't know what that is either.
Paprika?
Yeah.
Paprika's a spice. That's not even a Japanese word.
Are you talking about paprika?
No, paprika, the anime. You got mad at me for not knowing what paprika was.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't know.
It's Satoshi Kon.
I've heard about. No. Isn't that really trippy anime movie?
Yes. Yeah, it's a movie, and it's by Satoshi Kon. Satoshi Kon is the same guy who did Perfect Blue and Tokyo Godfathers.
Oh, okay, so he's a weirdo.
I never saw it, but I know.
No, he's really freaking talented.
Yeah,
he does his I mean, it's like his anime has his movies all have like this. He plays around with illusions, and and I like that because he uses a medium of anime in that way, and the medium of animation does all these effects. Where like you can do it in CG, but I feel like it's better, it's more seamless if it's animated. And like the way he also did Millennium Actress, and like the way the way he like cuts scenes and the way he does illusions, and he likes to like I think most of his movies are adaptations of novels, but the way he adapts them is like he likes to pick stories that have a lot of like blurring between like reality and dreams or like what someone is mentally thinking of. And it's done really, really well. And he passed away really young, which is really sad, but I recommend everyone watch his movies. I'm also going to put that in the chat. Yes, Dunringo Paprika, like the spice.
Yeah, I was like,
Satoshi Kon. Yeah, Satoshi Kon.
I know I'm a lemming, but or whatever, but I know what spices are.
Well, I don't know. Chimera was saying he couldn't pronounce it. Live action LM says live action Kenshin is good if you can't get past the bad makeup and costume. Oh no, that's the thing with like so much live action anime that's made in Japan. It's like, well, they stick to the story, but the makeup is so bad. And like the Attack on Titan ones, and I haven't seen the actual movies, but I've seen screenshots, and it's like actually the Attack on Titans CGI doesn't look that bad, but the characters, like even if they're just like Japanese people, why does it have to like look like cosplayers, like cake them in makeup and have them obviously in wigs? It's like really weird.
I know.
I wish it went. It's just
the Full Metal
Alchemist
Alchemist
trying to
one
be
was terrible.
Yeah, it's like,
The Full Metal Alchemist one was
Oh,
we know
yeah,
they're
yeah.
European, but it's just a Japanese guy in a yellow wig.
Well, plus the plot made no sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's almost like they're trying to be too accurate to the anime. It's like they should take some liberties, I think.
Well,
Like-
if the Full Metal Alchemist one didn't stick by the plot, then that's a different issue.
Oh yeah. But like
That's
with the
weird.
costume and makeup, I think they should, tweak it a little bit to make it more.
Wait, Attack
accurate.
on Titan, they should be
Real.
German.
Yeah.
Why would they be Asian? That makes no sense.
Doesn't Attack on Titan take place in Africa?
It's like
But no, the continent itself is shaped like Madagascar, but the people are Eldians based on the Germanic tribes.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, either way, they're Europeans, except for Mikasa. She's like,
Yeah,
Right.
she's
Well,
like-
she's half. So,
yeah. So, she's my doppelganger.
Okay.
She is. I always say she's my anime doppelganger. I look exactly like her. So, but yeah.
Sure you do.
He's got to get the short hair for the final season.
I did have short hair before. I was gonna cosplay her.
Oh.
Never happened though.
I got a
Yeah.
pink hair review in my recommended for some reason.
Oh my god! Some of my old videos have been recommended to people. I was like, oh my god, I need a private though, but I'm not gonna do that. Just bask in the glory of my cringy old videos, everybody. Give me some watch hours. I really need it. I am not taking anything down. You can watch my cringy, awkward old videos, and in return, please give me watch hours.
There you go. Monetize the cringe. That's how you do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
monetize the cringe.
No worries.
God, I was so bad when I started YouTube.
Mhm.
Fuck my life. Let me see if you got any more backers. Oh, I suffer for this. I suffer
I
for
know.
this. Oh, come on. Do you have some of the other trailers?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you want to
this
see the
one?
live action stuff?
Yeah, let's watch that one. Speaking of live action,
Oh, man. Do you want me to pull it up?
if you can, please.
Oh, let me see what
It's
I
much
got.
smoother when it's on your side.
Is that you or is that a friend?
That's a friend of mine.
Okay.
He's,
Not all Asian people like this chimera.
Well, it doesn't have the same hair, so I didn't.
It doesn't even look like him.
But it doesn't have the same hair. That's why I looked at it.
let me see if I can find it. I have no idea where that is. To be honest. Like,
Oh, Snarkticon, oh no. Well, I don't mind that hair. I stopped dyeing. I didn't want to dye my hair because like my hair is so dark. To get it light, I have to bleach it and that ruins my hair. So I stopped dyeing it. But it's not, no. It's actually red, but it just faded. I wasn't going for pink, but whatever. Everybody says it's pink now, so whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there's no going back.
Yeah,
It says Sartagon says I would like to see how they'd cast an injured, powered down All Might in a live action MHA.
Oh yeah. Where he's all skinny and he has the long hair.
Yeah. Like, how would they do the two different versions of him? I don't know. How would they do it all live action MHA? It's so crazy and like,
They wouldn't be
it would
able
really hard to
because
do.
they would have to have Endeavor be on fire all the time.
Yeah, you need like Hollywood budget. There's so many abilities and effects.
okay.
I hope they don't do that.
Plus, everyone fucking looks weird. You know. Like,
Yeah.
All the characters look. Oh.
Oh no. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have asked him to.
Can't you pull it? I see you have it pulled up. Just play
Yeah,
it.
but I don't. I need to share my audio. All right, let me go and share my audio, guys. We think Quaff is having technical difficulties. Hold on. I will share my entire window. Oh, he's back. Hi.
On the wrong button.
Okay. Do you need me to share it? Are you having trouble pulling it up?
I just had no idea where it was.
I can share it. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't find it.
That's fine.
It's like deep in my folder somewhere.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's just all right. Go. Infinity.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Now let's go.
Yeah, this was the first iteration of Shock and Star.
On the countryside, in in the hills, nowhere to hide. Ninjas waiting, ready to strike.
Click the hide button.
Who can save us now?
Thank you.
Shotgun samurai in their sights. Shotgun samurai strikes with might. A worthy opponent here to fight. Shotgun, boom.
Really looks the part.
Shotgun, boom.
That's because it's Asian.
Shotgun.
That's the only reason, yes. He's got that bit of a haggard look.
In their sights.
Kind of reminds me of a Filthy Frank video for some reason.
Cool.
Thank you.
Should we watch the? You've
wait,
got
watch-
a few other ones.
Oh yeah. I have another trailer.
Is this the third one?
I think so. Yeah. That's another live action, a different song.
Okay, let's check.
Wait, is it? Wait, no, it might be the same song.
Too late.
Oh no, it's a new song. Yeah.
There you go.
Second
It is a
song.
new song. I like the music.
Thank you. Yeah, this guy who plays Shotgun Samurai, he helps me write. Me and him rewrite the story together. So
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Oh, is that the ramen guy?
George.
Shotgun operates. His nightmare lasts like ninja attacks. A samurai of race. Will his sorrow ever end? He will find a way. He yearns for redemption and waits for the day for his shotgun of might to break free from his chains, and he fights.
I'm amazed he got up there. Does he fight with the bowl?
He will
He throws it at me.
Pretty cool. Nice.
There you go. Yeah, that was our second Shotgun Samurai movie. We actually it's a full 15-minute long movie, but
Oh wow.
Oh
yeah,
wow. Is that on YouTube?
yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. It's actually on the Indiegogo page too. If you just flip through there, if anyone wants to watch them, they're really bad but hilarious.
I mean, I'm just impressed you went to the length of making a live action, trailer or a little movie. That's still really cool. There's a nice tie into the project.
Yeah,
Alex
thanks, yeah.
BRB was rooting for the ninjas.
I know, dude. A friend of mine actually, because I made that just the first one I made as like a as a project in one of my classes, and then that got really popular. So then all my friends were like, "Let's make another one," and they all wanted to be in it and involved. So I made a second movie, and which is the second one clipped from. And then my other friends made a side story where it goes into all those ninjas' backstories and makes you really care for them and like them. And then I'm like, dude, now if you watch your movie and you watch mine, you think Shotgun Samurai is like an asshole because he killed all these like ninjas who had all these dreams and aspirations.
They had a family too.
Exactly.
They were just mercenaries.
I know. I was
Oh,
like,
Maybe
yeah.
it's a little twist on.
You got another backer, so those trailers really did work.
Oh hey! I mean, the trailers show some a lot of dedication. That's some
Yeah.
dedication, guys.
Thank you. Oh yeah, sketch therapy. Is he firing chi bullets? How does he reload? It's
Woo! Nice.
Oh wow! Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah! Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Oh yeah. Our you heard me on that stream mention that he doesn't need reloading. Yeah, that's I think I always drop little tidbits of secrets here and there around different streams, and I guess he heard that one. Yeah, it's kind of a mystical element to his shotgun, so you'll see.
Oh, it's a mystical shotgun? It's like a magical shotgun?
Yeah, if In the beginning, I open with you'll see it. It's the Legend of the Dragon Sword.
Oh,
And
okay.
then you see this
Should
amazing.
Can I?
This,
Let me full screen that.
and
Awesome.
we got this
really
painting
nice.
by John Dillard.
Oh, I wish. Is that all the Indiegogo?
No, it's gonna be like a little surprise when you get the book. You'll see. Ooh. Fantastic artwork. This is on the Indiegogo, the legend though.
Oh, okay.
It's basically it's like, is it true? Is it real? Is it just a legend? Who knows?
Who knows?
Yes.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Mystery.
Mystical, mythical, magical. Yes.
Yep.
That's a good question. Don Ringle asked, can anyone use a mystic shotgun, or is it only for him?
I mean, if they knew how to use it, they could use it, but only he knows how to use it and how to use it to its full potential.
No, that's interesting. That's also very anime.
Yes.
I'm very interested.
Uh-huh.
I'm intrigued. I is intrigued.
Yeah, so the shotgun is very much a part of the story. It's not just a weapon he uses. It's like it really suits, like everywhere he goes, people know about the man with the dragon sword, and they're like, "Oh, is that what it is? Is that his sword? Wow, that's a and they're all like surprised by it, like, oh, so that's what it looks like. Ooh,
Ooh.
So,
does it? I'm sure the shotgun has to have like some special origin, right? That's tied to him, or like what he's, his mission.
Does.
Okay.
It's a secret.
I was trying. I tried, everybody. It didn't work. You did. He caught himself. It's like, I want to know. I want to know the secrets.
It's very, very, very much a important secret. Can't give it away now, but you'll see eventually.
Sorry, God, DM. This is very much on a different level than the new warriors, like a different backpack.
Yeah, Shotgun Samurai, he breathed in experimental internet gas, and that's why his shotgun is the way it is.
His shotgun fires internet gas.
Internet gas.
That's how he blows people away. I can't even. I can't even.
Oh my God. Krigaloo Bunsen, if I steal that idea, don't sue me.
Ooh. I don't know if I should read this.
When you go Super Saiyan, started to Terry Cruz's Gatling gun from the Expendables. It's such a great idea.
Spoilers.
Oh,
yeah, no, you should have been like, yeah, that's already what I was going to do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
So, clearly your work has a lot of manga influence, and we've been talking about the manga that's influenced you, and we've been giving manga recommendations this whole stream, and we've been talking about all the manga that we love. This is something that I ask all the people who come on the stream who have knowledge of the manga industry and like are very influenced by that. What do you think? You covered this a little bit before with like how manga reads and the pacing is like more engaging for some people because it lets like the moment sit longer. But do you think there's any other factors that lead to manga being so successful and so much more successful than American comics right now?
I mean, aside from like the SJW aspect in American comics, so I won't talk about that. I'm sure everyone's talked about that to death. But I would say in terms of storytelling, for sure, like it's a lot more, because like with American superhero comics, actually I heard this explanation before, and I think I really hold to it. It's like because since they have like a singular character, but they have to keep going through the same, they have to that lasts 50 years, a single character lasts 50 years, and they have like individual stories along those so it's very much just like plot focused and just like things that happen, but the characters can't really change too much. They can't grow and develop,
right? Yeah.
Not too much at least, but they can a little bit. But with manga and anime, since they're not beholden to those like huge time spans, that you can actually grow and develop with those characters. And when you start reading, they're very different from when you finish reading. So you almost develop like a friendship with them. So there's kind of a more personal relationship, I feel, in manga that is just that they're just that they're able to just do because of the nature of the industry. American comics, like the Marvel and DC, they can't really do that so much because the characters have they're kind of like legacy characters that they have to hold on to that kind of strict standard.
Yeah, that's an interesting point because I've been thinking of how more from the with the publishing difference between the publishing models regarding how manga tells finite stories that aren't just reused over and over again, but with the American, at least like mainstream superheroes, it's a franchise and the same characters go through the same story and again, and that's an interesting way to view it because what I've always thought is finite stories are more consumable to people and it's more engaging because it feels like you want your story to have a beginning, middle, and end. You want to know where to start like as a new reader, and like you want to it's not, I don't know, unless something is just like really episodic. I don't know if just having like the same stories regurgitated over and over again, like yeah, I've heard some people say that, well, you'll always have like a new Spider-Man story to read, but then people also lose interest because we've already seen, so much Spider-Man before, and new characters would be nice, and like having characters change, and like it's also what turned me off of American comics a lot when, at least like the superhero stuff, when I moved here, because I didn't move here into America until I was like 17, and I tried to get into mainstream comics, like reading them, never really caught on, is because it just felt like the stories didn't go anywhere, kind of like what you're saying. So it's like you'd have an arc and the character would change, but then the next arc, like following that, it would be a jump start. It would be like, oh, the world was destroyed and then it would return back, or oh, we're just starting in a new universe, and then everything was undone. So I was like, so what was the point? Like that was a good story, but that was all undone, so I'm not invested. I feel like that's ruined. And that's a good point, or a good way of viewing that I haven't really thought of before, where it's more of you can grow with the characters and they feel more like real people instead of kind of a storytelling device or a franchise, which is my impression of the American superhero model.
Yeah, like especially nowadays, since it's like so, because they it's so obviously just a vehicle for whatever those corporate things are just trying to impose on people. It's like it really broke the immersion, and I think that was the main thing. Like it's like because the fantasy is almost gone because it's such an obvious propaganda tool at this point. Like they change. I mean, so like I guess that's in terms of the SJW influence on the whole thing, because I mentioned something like, oh yeah, because right now all the characters are all broken and messed up, so it's. So that whole thing, but like in terms of like outside of that whole just garbage, I think that the main core of it is that the immersion is broken and the fantasy is gone. And so, but like with finite stories, it's like you have that beginning, middle, and end, and you can kind of hold on to that. That's why I feel like the Marvel movies, up until I always consider Infinity War up until Infinity War and Endgame, that's a good after party, is like a nice bookend story, I always hold that in regards. And whatever comes out with this whole Phase 4 thing, I'm just looking at it like, we'll see if it's good. I don't really care too much about it though, unless it's Doctor Strange. I can't get enough of him. But
I'm sure
just Doctor Strange.
This will sum up Western comics right now.
Oh my god, I don't know what you're sharing. This could either be a really good idea or a really bad idea.
Exactly. I don't pay for.
I disavow whatever Chimera is about to share. What's this?
What is this?
It's X-Men. It's Kitty Pryde and Magic, and it's their wine aunts. Oh, and Doritos.
Wait, is this a serious piece or is this a parody? This
isn't parody, dude. This is like a legit panel.
Oh, I thought this was like someone making fun.
No.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, they're wine aunts now.
So, yeah.
I don't understand. Okay.
Because they're self-inserting, they're just middle-aged women drinking wine and they're self-inserting themselves into X-Men.
I mean, that's the obvious reason why comics aren't doing well. Like, I didn't want to, that's the obvious one. And I feel like everyone said
I
it a
mean, I
million
was
times.
trying to be nice about it, and like on this channel, I don't like to complain about that stuff too much, but that's kind of the elephant in the room.
Yeah. I try to be a little more technical.
Right. I like to address the technical too, because there's enough people addressing, like, they're obviously people who are inserting they're making comics their propaganda, but it's not. I don't think when it's bad, it's bad, but I don't think it's like the entire industry. I think there's still a lot of good work out there, especially good artists, but I think the storytelling is not what it could be. Like in American comics, I follow so many artists, and it's like the work is just freaking stellar, right? There's so many really good American comic artists, but I'm not interested in reading any of these books. I just follow them on Instagram, and I'm like, why? Because I don't think the stories engage me. It's like I've seen this before, and I don't know.
Exactly.
It feels like they're just doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I think that's why back issues are still selling high, because people have like contained stories that they can always go back to.
Right.
It's like, I remember this run. I'll just pick up that run. Oh, I like this story. I'll just pick up that one.
And as a fan, they can just say, "Oh, well, the new stuff isn't canon."
yeah. That's kind of how I treat like it's not canon until I like it. That's how I treat things.
I mean,
a decent miniseries like Black Label DC stuff is pretty good. I read Batman Damned. That was pretty good, and I'm gonna read Last God and Batman Reptilians.
Oh, is Batman Damned? Is that the Batawang series?
Yeah, they had to take it down in the first printing, I think.
Yeah.
And those issues are worth a lot of money because they showed Batman's dick or something.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it was really good. Because
I
think it takes place in another universe, so I think that's why Black Label stuff is really good.
I see. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't know how people feel about multiverses, but I don't really get on board with all that.
Well,
I don't like it. Huge turn off when I was trying to get into American comics. Well, it's Yvonne's comment right here.
Considering Tom King ruined Batman, I think I'll just read Black Label.
Not knowing which universe is the current exactly. That's what I feel like with multiverses. I feel like it really gets rid of the weight of the actions.
Yeah, it's like, which one is the real story? And it just feels kind of jumbled. It's like you're watering down the core of a character.
Exactly.
And it's like, it could be this, but it could also be this, and it's all canon. And it's like, it just feels like, well, they had a cool character idea, like Spider-Man's a really cool character idea, Batman's a cool character idea, and they just want to milk it. And I support capitalism and like making adaptations as long as you do a good job, but there is such a thing as going too far. And it's when to the point where you're not respecting the art anymore. And at that point, like I said, stories need to end, and eventually people lose interest.
Exactly.
So when you're watering down that original idea so much that it's just not interesting anymore, the core of it isn't there anymore, then we need new stories.
But I grew up with Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate Spider-Man. I liked how I didn't have to know 60 years of canon. I could just start with something fresh.
There you go.
That's true. I guess, Arik, I can't say your name, Arik Hutfels.
Eric Hutfels?
Yeah, story's a good story. That's true. Yeah. The problem isn't it's quality, not format. That's a good point too.
That's another way to look at it. Like, I think it's all of the things, like all of the above answers, right? Because
there's so many little things that just kind of converge, I feel like, and it's like there's a reason, it's like so many little things. It's like I do think that there's a lot of I heard like a lot of behind the scenes things of like since Marvel and DC don't want to pay royalties for like new characters and stuff. That's why they're trying to just tweak old characters. So that's why there's a lot less creativity also in these new characters, because they're trying not to lose money. I heard that's actually a case with a lot of these movies with like reboots and all that. Like they changed how they pay the writers, and now writers don't get paid as much. So that's why a lot of movies these days are written poorly.
Huh. So I don't know about that. Wouldn't be shocking, though.
So I think it's like there might be something like that as well, like in terms of how the way they just handle their talent in these corporations is like is like they're just trying to squeeze the money and not give them enough creative freedom. So that's why they're hiring Tumblrinas to like just poop out whatever story.
I will say that I don't know like what their thought process is, as I never was like I wish I was like a fly on the wall in these meetings, but I never was. All I know is when I did work for Marvel, I just got paid like less and less for shorter and shorter deadlines.
Oh yeah, you used to work for Marvel, huh?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she loved doing YA novels.
I'm gonna kick you off the stream.
What books did you work on?
I did Silk, Gwenpool, Edge of Venomverse, and a bunch of kiddie stuff, Marvel Superhero Adventures, and things I don't want to remember.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I'll share.
Sorry for bringing up bad memories.
Some of the stuff she worked on. Here we go. If you'll share.
I'm not sharing. I am not sharing your screen. You guys can Google anything that I know. I am not sharing that.
It's Squirrel Girl. It's Squirrel Girl and Miss Marvel.
Oh,
I think that was part. Yeah, yay! So much fun.
Share the screen.
I'm not sharing the screen.
Okay,
I am not. You guys can Google that. I am not sharing that. That is my past that I don't need to revisit. I am working on my. Hey, you know what you should look at?
I linked it in the chat, so it's too late.
I hate you. You know, instead of that, you guys should check this out.
Hey,
yeah, look at that. No, Mark. You should look at my current work. That is actually what I want to draw. What I've always wanted to draw. That you guys have made a reality because this is awesome and this scene is so great and you actually support creators and you support art. Amazing. Unlike the establishment, because they don't care about that anymore. They don't.
Did they force you to draw in like a kitty style? Because your style now looks different than the Squirrel Girl shit.
I was changing my style to. I mean, fine, if you want to pull it up, you can. It just embarrass me, but like, yeah, I was forcing myself to draw in that style because that's not my style.
Snarkacom GM says, "I am not Squirrel Girl" by Irene.
Not a bad idea.
No, stop.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Help me.
Yeah.
Help me.
I gotcha.
Let's see. Colin Moore said that manga is so important to Marvel. Kate Close does it work out all combined with the characters? You mean like the Marvel, or I think it's mostly Marvel. DC probably does it too, where they're trying to do like more manga-y stuff, like the stuff I was drawing. I think so. What happened to me was, I think it was, first of all, I suspect they put me on these books because I was a girl, and they're like, "Oh, you're a girl with a manga influence. You must like drawing YA stuff and cutesy stuff." So they put me on this, and I didn't really complain. I thought I just had to pay my dues, but like I think I asked a couple of times for like different work, but this is all they offered me. But like I think the only time where that's worked is when they hired Gray Hero, but Gray Hero, they're actually Japanese and they have like a style that works. But
I'm sorry, Mork said Squirrel Girl, huh? It's really nice when someone helps the special needs community by working on one of their comics. Squirrel Girl is supposed to be retarded, right?
Bancroft, thank you! Oh my gosh! Chimera, let other people talk. Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
So, anyhow, yeah. Yeah! I forgot what you were saying, that you bringing up that old shit that I did just like totally threw me off. I have no fucking idea what we were talking about. We're talking about like multiverses or something. Leave it to Chimera to completely derail everything. Yeah.
I think Marvel fighting like, what are those, squirrels or rats with them?
Okay, I don't remember and I don't want to. Moving on. I think so. To Eric's point, I think it's like a long list of problems. It's the watering down of canon, and it's repetitive storytelling, and it's also it's quality and it's format. I really think it is, and it just depends on the person. Like different people have a different problem with different things. Like for me, it's more the format, and I recognize the quality is also a problem. But the format was never appealing to me because when I moved to America, I went to comic shop, and the stuff that I absolutely loved was like I love Frank Miller stuff. I love Image.
Mhm.
Like Lock and Key is one of my favorite books, and I love 300 and Sin City. And it's like these are contained stories, and they're brilliant stories. And I like the graphic novel and the shorter, stories that had an end to it. And I feel like those are like high investments. Like the story that you're going to tell. This is the point of what you're saying, and it's not just a franchise. And that's what appeals to me.
Well, you probably liked it because 300 was like 5 or 6 issues. Ronin was 6 issues. So it's
Yeah.
I'm
I
more of a fan of miniseries. So yeah, or series.
I'm not saying like I usually. It's not that I like miniseries, but I don't like things to drag on too long. That's true.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah. Hey, B Rose, welcome.
So
Hey, B-Rose.
I'm alive, surprisingly. So.
Oh yeah, Starknicon says as long as there's a focused central timeline or universe, I can dig multiverse to alternate stories. Yeah, I think that's if you grow up with it, like the multiverse system, that's probably something you're much more comfortable with. So to each their own. And I can see how that would be interesting. Like I view it as like I imagine it's kind of like how a lot of manga in the back they have like little joke comic strips of like what if these characters were in the modern day but they were in high school. And it's kind of like that, but it's like a little side story. So
yeah, I guess how they handle the multiverse, it can be handled well. But, I just feel like a lot of I just don't like it when it's used as an excuse to reset. Yeah, that was a different universe. Different universe. Everything's new now. It's like, well, what about my favorite characters from back then? And it's like, what happened to them?
Yeah, it is just confusing to me, but that could be because I'm dumb, or it could be because I'm a foreigner. Choose
maybe,
what you guys decide which one it is.
That's true. Yeah. or maybe I've watched too much Rick and Morty and got cynical about the multiverse because they have a very cynical view of the multiverse in that show.
Oh no! No!
Cynical.
We're all cynical.
Like
that's how Rick and Morty handles it. They're just like, well, let's just find a universe where everything worked, and they hop over to the next one and they're like, hey, everything's perfect. Back to normal.
I just think the Ultimate Marvel universe was superior because I read that as a kid and I was able to catch up. I didn't have to read all that shit or know all the canon. So that's what I was saying. I think they should do that again. That lasted about 10 years, and then I think they destroyed the Ultimate Universe or some bullshit.
You're correct, B-Rose. That's the one constant.
Rurouni Kenshin was YA in Japan, but compared to the U.S. market, it's adult. It's adult in the U.S. market? Well, actually, that's not surprising.
It was on late night Cartoon Network. I remember because they had blood in it.
Of course,
a little bit of blood.
Right. Well, that's still. I mean, I think American animation is still kind of getting over that, but not quite because you have stuff like what Powerhouse Animation does, like Castlevania and stuff. But it's like, if there's if there's any blood, it's like mature. Like American culture has like a weirdly puritanical side that I just don't really get as a foreigner. Kenshin still, it's YA to me, and I had no problem reading that kind of stuff growing up. And, it's just blood. It's like you can have violence and blood, and as long as it's not ridiculously explicit, kids can handle it. I think. But that also weirded me out. Let's see. Oh no, Jasper Plan I said think about my Sonala stuff. I read you. Well, thank you for your support. It still gives me money, so. Let's see. Hey, I guess I didn't want to derail the conversation because we were still talking about manga and anime, but I will go back to Fiendish because I have pages to show you guys. I have color pages, and I have some customer images, so that's gonna come up. Let's see. America is still. Brian Christgau says America is all violence good, sex bad, while Europe is pretty much the opposite.
Hey, Brian Christgau, good to see you. I always feel like Shotgun Samurai and Six Gun Gorilla, I always felt like we're some kind of spiritual cousins or something. Yeah,
there's Six Gun Gorilla, and then the Octopus Cowboy
Octopus
comic
Cowboy.
too. It's this weird singularity, all these coming out at the same time. I'm
just odd person, awesome. Odd thing with an odd weapon.
Yes. Or check out Six Gun Gorilla. Is that still on? Brian, you've never been on my show. If that's still on, we should get you on sometime. But yeah, everybody go check out Six Gun Gorilla. That is an awesome looking book as well. And I can't wait to get it. Check it out. And yeah, I think Europe is pretty much the opposite. They're so unpuritanical with the sex stuff. I love it. But I don't know if they're like that mum about violence, but I guess like American media is very much, I don't know, it's weird. It's like sex is really taboo and violence is extremely gratuitous. Like you can show somebody's like head being split open and that's I don't know. It's weird. It's like, it's almost like if you're under 18, it's like, no, you can't see anything. You must be protected. But then when you're 18, it's like all the violence and all the people being chopped up. But then like, it's kind of strange. Just like a weird way of viewing things. I still don't get it. But I think it should all be out there. All of it.
Let the market decide.
Yeah, let the market decide.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that in my comics, I don't censor anything. I don't censor anything. And, I mean, I keep it tasteful, but I just don't like putting these rules on myself like, oh, characters can't smoke, which is really silly. They made us do that. Or like, oh, I'm not going to show any nudity. It's like, well, I'm not being gratuitous about anything. I'm not even being gratuitous about the violence, but if the story calls for it, I'll show it. If the story calls for nudity, I'll show it. And if it makes sense that this monster would do something very violent, rip a person in half, then I'm going to show it. So I think the story comes first, and I don't like this like any weird puritanical kind of view censoring storytelling and holding it back.
Oh yeah, I forgot Wolverine doesn't smoke anymore.
Yeah, they took that out.
we were told it was actually while I was working on Marvel. They're like, you can't draw people smoking anymore. It's just our rule. I got that email.
It's kind of odd how things there was a trend of things getting less like censored, but then it kind of went way back up for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like we had a decade or two, like the 90s and early 2000s, where it's like there wasn't very little censorship, and it was also people were, I don't know. It was,
people
I don't know if
like,
it's just like,
let show everything. Why not?
I feel like, I don't know if it's like those good old days. I'm so old, but I don't know. I feel like it's weird. Censorship is bad.
I know.
We here stand against censorship of all kinds. Speak your mind. Okay, anyways. Don't want to get too into that, but let's see. Brian Crisco says, I remember going to Germany when I was a little boy, walking through a train station and seeing an advertising booth for a sex toy store with a mannequin rocking the latest fetish gear. So I will say, I think different Asian countries are different. And I've been to Japan. Japan is like, has a very weird approach to like sexual stuff. So they're not like shy about it, but just the culture is very, everything is like under the surface, you know what I mean? So if you're a Japanese person and you're walking on the street and there's a sex shop, you will know that's a sex shop, but it won't like say outside like, ooh, come in, look, there are vibrators here. Come here for vibrators. But like probably a foreigner wouldn't be able to spot it. It'll be like maybe a pretty girl on the screen or something. But in Taiwan, like people are very non-prude in Taiwan. Like on my way to school, there was a sex shop and it was just like this mannequin in there with like an open crotch, like model, like weird gimp suit thing. And I remember that very clearly. I wonder why I'm fucked up, everybody.
Oh, no.
What country was that?
Wait, sorry, is right today just if I come back in 10 minutes?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Taiwan had, okay.
We're very open in Taiwan, but it depends. I don't know. Like Asia's very different.
Oh, they left.
He'll be back.
Oh.
It's not censorship. It's freedom silence. No, it's not. No, we disavow that. We disavow that.
Yeah, we got to turn Casimir into a black chick. So I'm sorry. No blondes allowed.
That wouldn't work, though, because the whole idea of his character is that, I mean, I'm not going to spoil like too many details, but let me just start sharing. Let's start talking about. I'm going to indulge and talk about my comic now, because why not? Yeah. Since we're talking about Casimir. Like, the whole idea of his design is he's supposed to be really cold looking and very northern. It's just how it is.
I'm sorry, Alex VRB has the best comments. What country was that? Taiwan. This video.
No, you two, my overlords. Your dicks if you do that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna apologize for that.
Technically not a country YouTube. Okay.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You can say that. You don't get YouTube doesn't censor that yet. Let's see. Chris Fisk says, "Damn it, I want to travel to Taiwan." Taiwan is awesome. I will tell you that. It is a fantastic, fantastic little country, and it's very overlooked for obvious reasons. But I love it very much. I like living there. It's just I had to leave because there aren't opportunities for specifically what I wanted to do. But like I enjoyed staying there and growing up there. And I think if you're like a local and a native, this is the same for a lot of places in Asia. You're expected to conform, and that's just like a very, it's not like across the board, but there's more of a pressure to conform, and I didn't really like that. But I like visiting, and like my whole family is still there, so it's a lot of fun to visit. It's a very open place, and there's like it's absolutely fucking gorgeous. Like if you do go to the south and try to go to the east side, where you'll see like all the big cities and all the scenic spots, but go to the south and to the east, like the eastern island on the Pacific coast. Absolutely gorgeous. There's like not a lot of civilization there. You're gonna love it. The nature is beautiful. Yeah. All right. Michael Van Crest says, "I was stuck in Taiwan for 5 days once." I gotta hit on my little kid, dude. Well, I mean, that's but was it a good experience, Michael? Did you like Taiwan? I want to know now. No, you're ruining it. No, stop.
Wait, how can you be from Australia and complain about the fucking it being hot?
No, they're like so far south. It's pretty much like if you take America but invert it, so it's not that hot. Huh. Taiwan is very hot, but never mind that. Don't listen to Michael. Taiwan is awesome. No. Anyhow, I'll leave that at that. Fiendish, everyone. We are at almost 32,000. Thank you guys so much. Update on the campaign status. So as I said, the colors have been pushed back because especially the flatting took longer than we expected, and I just didn't really know how to estimate how long the colors would take because I've never gotten like one of my own comics colored before, and I think my art is really detailed, so it took Nick longer to color than like what like normally you would, like a normal comic page would be, and a new project, so starting out and figuring out the colors and stuff, and the style, it's always takes a bit more time. But I feel like this is definitely a lesson to be learned, and now I know how much time I'll need to put aside for coloring for the second book, because I'll definitely have the second book colored right from the start as well. So right now I think Nick just turned in another 4 pages, or about 35 pages or so, 35 or 36 pages out of 50 pages. So that's the progress right now, and he turned in a couple of more pages, and I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek. Here you go. Oh, he's back. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you. Mission accomplished. Mm-hmm.
He has returned. Yes. So here you go.
Oh.
That's the blacks look a little weird on the screen, so I'm not going to show the whole page because it's a little spoilery. Shit. But I posted the inks for that. This is what you guys have to look forward to. This is why I'm not rushing him, because I want him to do his best freaking work.
I feel like the colorized bot. I feel like the colorized bot did a better job.
How did you?
No, he did not. Oh my god.
How did you feel the transition from making it black and white to color? How was that? Like, was it easy for him to figure it out, or? Because for me, like, when I draw in black and white, like I make sure it looks good in black and white, and I just feel like if I added color to it, it might mess it up a little.
I think I like how Nick colors, so it's also a matter of like trusting my colorist, and like I don't feel like the comic needed to be in color because the original plan was to have a grayscale comic. I was going to do ink work and then shade it, and that was enough. Like it told the story, that was good. But then we did much better than I was expecting, and I know that I was going for an American audience, and some people were asking for color, so I decided that coloring the book was going to be a stretch goal. And so and it's a weird experience because I picked Nick because he doesn't color the way I do, and it's been a little bit of push and pull. But like him figuring out my style, apparently I'm very hard to flat because I don't do completely aliased inks. Like my inks, there's a lot of grays in my inks. Like I don't do just like crisp, like the way you do traditional comic art is like just pure black and white lines. But I don't do that because I'm like, digital printing is so good now. Like why would I need to do that? I do a lot of like washes and brushy effects. So that's like something unusual that we have to work with. But But I've had a lot of experience getting my work colored, like even, obviously working at Marvel, and like it's always someone else coloring your work. And it's one of those things where it's seldom what I expect. And usually it's like, oh, that's not what I would have done. Okay, I'm going to sit back for a bit, let it sit for a day, then come back. And like, if I let it sit for a day and come back, and if I still like it, and if I sometimes I might hate it, and if I come back and I still hate it, but then if I hated it at first and I come back and then I like it, then I know it's, does that make sense? Because the initial reaction usually shock, because like it's someone else changing my work, and I've never gotten used to that, because it's especially because Fiendish is like my project. I'm like a bit of a control freak. So even though like I'm very much all for the colors having a say in like definitely cover credits, and like they are part of the storytelling team, but at the same time I'm like I see things in my head. So we have a lot of long discussions about, okay, maybe this could be a little more purple. It's like, no, but then Nick will be like, no, this is like a storytelling point where like I was using the purple to heighten the scene, but then the purple wouldn't make, like if I change the background to red, then the board would merge into the background. I was like, but like that's too RGB for me. Like, can you like consolidate it a little more? So we have a lot of these discussions. And he tends to color more non-local color as well. And because I tend to go for local colors, and then I'll throw like a filter over everything, and I tend to use more like monotone or duotone colors. So it's it's an experience.
Yeah, I would only fix the ass, just make it bigger.
Okay, Chimera. I mean, you're not wrong though.
I got you. Oh, I wanted to address Skip Edwards. You're welcome. I'll take 10%. Thank you very much.
What's going on?
He said he got rich thanks to my tweets, so thank you. You're welcome.
All right, cool. There you go. At least you have a deal now.
10%.
You heard it here.
You're promoting Dogcoin.
I mean, when you get to $1 billion, I'll take 10%. Thank you.
That's smart.
You're promoting Dogcoin a while back, right?
I was promoting Dogecoin, but now it betrayed me, so I'm just promoting Shiba Coin.
Shiba, I saw that.
Yes, Shiba Coin. Dogecoin. I am no longer friends with Shiba Coin. Dogecoin. Shiba is my new friend.
I'm tempted to get it just because it's so funny.
I know.
I'm not expecting to make any fucking money out of this shit. I'm just like, oh my god, it's a doggo.
I know. That's how I treat it too. I'm just like, it's a dog coin, and then I bought it, and I was like, oh my god.
Not financial advice.
I know. Not financial advice. No, I treat it all as a joke.
Yeah, it's just fun. None of this stuff. You shouldn't like throw your life savings into this stuff. Yeah, I like that. It's fun. Yeah. Brian Crisco, thank you so much. It's not my work here, but sorry, I was talking over you.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. I was gonna say I bought $10 of Dogecoin back when I was like in college, and if I gave it to my friend because I was like, whatever. But if I kept it, I'd have like $1 million by now.
I know. I was like, if I was smart and when Bitcoin was worth like fucking nothing 10 years ago, I would have bought it, but who would know?
I know, exactly. Only nerds.
Only nerds. And let's see, there's one more page. And here you go. There's another one. So I'm only showing like, I've shown most of the pages that were in the preview. So I'm trying to, I'm posting like snippets to not spoil too much, but I'm showing I want to show everyone like the colors are getting done, and I do really like how everything is coming out. So here's another one. These are all from the extra 4 pages at the end. That was part of the stretch goals. So this is like the special extension at the end of the story, and
kind of like the opening from Princess Mononoke with the boar.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. It is my favorite movie. Don't spoil it though.
Oh yeah, the boar from Mononoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Princess Mononoke is my favorite movie. Like
Yes.
not just animated movie, my favorite movie ever.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So,
I used to watch that. I used to watch that as a kid because my grandparents sent us the videos, but I don't understand Japanese and there were no subtitles. So it was many years later that I find out what the actual story was.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I used to watch it like every day. Come home from school, we pop it in. We didn't know what was going on. We were just like, haha, those little white things are funny.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be so weird.
Yeah, we thought they were like marshmallow men or something. And like we didn't know what was going on. We're like, why is black stuff coming out of that giant pig?
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I don't think I saw Mononoke until later. Probably I was like, well, not that late, but like 10 or 11, but it just made such a freaking big impact on me. Like right around the same time where, that and like Dinotopia made a huge impact on me. I love dinosaurs. So Dinotopia, I had, for some reason, my parents had the storyboard and like the art book from the production book from Jurassic Park, the movie. And I was just like pouring through looking at the storyboards and then like Princess Mononoke and like then all the other Miyazaki movies. But Mononoke always stuck with me. Yeah. Yeah. For more than the Disney movies.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, the Disney movies are never like that impactful to me. Weird.
Yeah.
Evil corporations. Alice Yerby had a question. Not Alice Yerby. Yeah, sorry. LM asked if your book is manga style artwork yet colored. I don't know if it's just me, but manga looks way better in black and white. There's something about the line work and shading that puts U.S. comics to shame. Well, because I think I wouldn't call my book manga style actually, because it's printed American comic size. And what I'm going for is honestly, don't drop it. It's honestly an in-between of American comics and manga. So like this is American comic size. And like, even though the plan was to get it, to make the comic in grayscale, I was never like averse to getting it colored. I just wanted to find a good colorist. And I just really thought I couldn't afford to get it colored because I wasn't going to color. Like, I don't really like doing interior colors. So that was part of the reason. I wouldn't say I'm making a manga. I have a very strong manga influence, but I think it'll show more in chapter 2 as well. Chapter 1 might read a bit more manga than the further chapters because it's I focus more on like, a lot of action and like a flashy opening, but I'm not going for just something that reads like it could be, it's straight out of Japan. That's not what I'm doing. So like that's all. I like combining things. I like taking a little bit from the East and the West and merging it together because I like things from all over the world. So I don't like to I don't want to like put limits on these things. So it's just how I naturally draw. But that's also why I made the grayscale book available for chapter 1 because so many people did like how the grayscale looked. That and that I don't know if I'll make that a thing for every chapter, but it depends on like demand and like honestly, it also I might reverse it where the grayscale book is a stretch goal further on because honestly, getting a grayscale book printed is a whole new print run, and that's like. Costs a lot more than just doing a new cover. So I might not have the grayscales from now on or have it be a stretch goal. So we'll see. But it depends on the audience feedback. I'm here to do whatever you guys like. If people want a grayscale versions from now on for every chapter, then I will do it. Just let me know. I'm here to serve. Customer service. Customers first. That's right.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, that's interesting you mentioned that because that sounds very similar to like kind of my my perspective, because I'm also like have Asian influence, with my half my family from there, and like growing up in America, I kind of have like that's why mine isn't manga, it's manga-esque, I call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not quite, it doesn't have the typical manga staples, but it does influences heavy from it, but also from American media as well. I grew up watching, like the X-Men and Spider-Man cartoons, and a lot of Simpsons actually influence in my style as well.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, because I have like I have like the serious moments which are drawn seriously, but I have like the cartoony moments which are kind of drawn a little bit cartoony. Kind of like how mangas do.
Yeah.
But like my cartoony moments are kind of influenced by Simpsons more than manga.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I like seeing it's like breath of fresh air, It's creators that have influences that are from all over the world. And you see that with manga as well, like the Vinland Saga creator and the My Hero Academia creator are all huge fans of American media.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's just like My Hero Academia has so many Star Wars references. It's hilarious. And also obviously it's like superhero references, but like he's a huge fan of Star Wars, and Vinland Saga has like American movie references. I'm just like thoroughly amused.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways, and I love seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love seeing like, especially like the Japanese like perspective of what Americans are, like with like All Might, and that's the the Japanese idea of what an American superhero is.
Yeah, it's so fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. And honestly, I mean, God, All Might's the only reason I watched My Hero. Honestly, after All Might kind of went away, I was like, don't really watch too much anymore.
Scroll back up.
What?
His eye color, you got to fix that.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one. Yeah, they're both different colors.
Okay, I think that's a filter, but okay, you're the second person who said it looks like it's a mistake, so I'll fix it.
No, it might be something with the shading, but
yeah, it's because you see on the left side there's a yellow filter, or there's a blue filter on like the right side of his face. But okay, you're the second person who said it. I'll fix that. So yeah, here are some of these are the pages that are on the campaign page. I've been updating the campaign page with some color pages. So here you go.
I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, picked a good colorist. He's doing a good job.
Yeah. I think like Nick just colors really differently from me, but I like his work on. I've known him since college, and I liked his work on. He's mostly been working for Oni on Shadow Roads on. Wow, I'm blanking on the name now, but he does a lot of like Western comics for Oni. And he's doing some crowdfunding stuff right now. So it's an old friend of mine. And so I didn't pick him just because he's an old friend. I've always like honestly like was like if I draw a comic, it would be cool to have Nick color it. So I think he's doing a fantastic job. Yeah, especially this page. I think this came out great. And honestly, I think I'm hard to color, so bless his heart. As we say in the South.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Kriskow said it's all about bouncing the ball back and forth. I can't talk like how the Italian westerns were influenced by the Japanese samurai movies. Oh yeah, then the samurai movies were influenced by the Italian westerns, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Seven Samurai.
Yeah, I love it. Like like Yojimbo, and then Fistful of Dollars, and then I found out later Unforgiven had a remake in Japan, like a samurai Unforgiven, and I'm like,
wow. Really? That's cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Clint Eastwood, got his career by remaking a Japanese samurai, and now there's a samurai movie remade off a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah, I love seeing that kind of stuff though, right? Because I like seeing like everybody's original culture show through, but I also love seeing when there's like cross influence. Because I don't know, I think it's like a natural evolution of creativity. And just being like multicultural myself, I like seeing that, I'm mixed and grew up in Asia, but kind of immigrant. I don't know what the fuck I am, but like I like seeing that kind of stuff because I grew up with like both Eastern and Western media, like just 50-50. So I think that's what I want to make my work. I feel like that's honest.
Like the pros from each side and kind of like.
I hope so. I hope so. That's what I hope to do. I can only try. But, I can only try. Lingo's Vengeful Ghost. I think I'm leaning more towards grayscale, but the colors look good too. It's whatever you all prefer. I am happy as long as you're happy with any version of this book. And thank you for your support. Ding! Yes, Maybe Human says American comics need colors because without it, it's almost impossible to tell what is happening. Manga uses a lot more white space with cleaner lines. It conveys a lot. It conveys a lot with less. That's something to be said about that a little bit. Manga tends to be more simplistic and the compositions are more to the point, but that's also because the pages are smaller. Like I've been noticing that with trying to find like a middle ground between a manga style and like a Western style, because the panel count counts for a lot. And like when you see your book on a screen, or even when you like draw it as like on paper, but when you see it printed, it's different. And it's like, okay, now I see like exactly how big a panel needs to be legible. And like for me, it's always recently been, okay, I totally can make my panels smaller because a manga is yay big, but an American comic is yay big, and the European comic is yay big. So like the panel count and how you tell the story, and how like you want your pages to try ideally to have like a beginning, middle, and end as well. How you do that, it'll be completely different. So all that, like the printing format is part of the equation. And I went on a huge tangent, but anyways.
And also manga, like a lot of them have to produce like 18 pages a week.
Oh, it's insane.
So it's like, that's why, you can't really get like the American level of detail in that insane like speed. So it's like,
they have.
That also pays. That's also one reason why there's a lot of like kind of white backgrounds with mangas.
Some of that, yeah. They have monthlies as well, but also, they have to simplify it, and it's because of the deadline.
Yeah.
Good point. But that also like cascades into like American comics are monthly, and then the European comics are like every half a year you get a book, or every year. So I don't know. I'd like to try to take the best from all of these models. Yeah. Try to find something, find a nice in between. Oh, we already saw that one. Down. Brian Crisco said, I'm the same way about people embracing world culture. I have zero interest in K-pop, for instance, but love hearing that it's huge in America. Yeah, I have thoughts about that. But not really thoughts. I liked K-pop when I was younger, but out of recent, I really liked it. And I can see why it's popular. It's like really addictive. And it's just fun. It's like, they've like perfected, it's formulaic, but they perfected the formula for making just like some mindless fun music videos and like catchy music. And it's like, okay, it's like really brainless, but it's really pretty. So power to the Koreans.
Yeah, I may be a wee, but I'm more in the J-pop category.
Oh,
the K-pop,
all right.
So.
Well, I'm all for the C-pop.
Oh, the C-pop. I never even heard that one yet.
There's a lot of, well, it's mostly like Taiwanese music, but like Chinese, Malaysian Chinese music. I listen to a lot of Chinese. Like all the stuff I listen to is either like weird pagan European stuff, or like metal, or like Chinese pop songs.
Yeah, I mostly when people ask me what I like, I say metal, but secretly I also like J-pop. I keep that under wraps though, because
whatever.
Yeah. It's my guilty pleasure.
Nah, nothing to be guilty about.
Oh yeah. I'll look into C-pop. Never actually thought about it.
That's a good stuff. I'll give you some recommendations.
Thank you very much.
But all right, yes, I'm updating the campaign page with some of the colors as they. Well, I don't want to post like all the colors on it because that'll be spoilery. But some of the colors are up on the campaign page, and I also have some of these. And let's see, what other updates do I have? Oh, the demon standees are here. I don't know if I mentioned that last week, but the so I had the prototypes, but the final standees are here. I have a big box of them in my shipping room, so these are ready to ship. I have actually already shipped out a couple of them, so maybe I should post game myself. I don't know. Hi. So these are all ready to ship, and I don't know if I mentioned before, but the stand is actually reversible, so you can flip it And it's like nice and thick. It's like 3mm acrylic, so I made it thicker than most standees. I'm like, I don't know how much people would like these, but I'm really proud of them. Like, I really wanted them just for myself. I'm like inordinately fascinated with these standees now, because part of me also wants to make some for like gaming minis and stuff. So definitely for like the next book, I'm going to have one of the other characters and Ragna, maybe like some like gaming mini size ones in the future. But I'm really proud of these. I think these are awesome. And it's like a little plastic thing. It's like a metal. It's a metal you can put on your table, have a lovingly gaze at you. It's the monster. Look. Yay. These came out really well. So these are in as well. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I really like them. I didn't know how popular they would be, but I really like them. So these are shipping as well. And I'm shipping the grayscale books and the standees and the art books. So any orders with like just these 3 things, I'm shipping them out right now. And I will continue to keep everybody updated on the colors. Yeah. They're coming along. They're coming along. Aryan standees are going to eat camel moon standees. What? What's that? I don't understand. Sorry, there's like some lore that I just don't understand here. LMS, do you think because manga comes out in a magazine, it pushes the artists and storytellers to their peak due to the fact that they're competing in the same magazine? Probably. Like manga is very, very competitive.
Mm-hmm. That also could be one thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing that American comics are, especially now, don't seem to be particularly competitive. Like I've had the sense of, okay, in the manga market, the mangaka are working for the reader's attention, and because they're competing with other people in the same magazine in the same industry, but they are working for the attention of the readers, because if the reader surveys come back and their book isn't popular, they don't make the sales, they get canceled. But in the American market, the creators are not competing for the reader's attention, they're competing for the company's attention. It's about whether the company approves of you. That's really how I think of it as. So yeah, you can say it's not, I don't think in the American market, some people say it's not about sales at all. It is, but I think there's like the comic companies are struggling with like figuring out how to make sales sometimes, because like sales are way down from the heyday of American comics, and like I think the reason is they don't realize that their business model means creators are competing to please them instead of to please readers and respond to what the readers want. So, it's my 2 cents.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
What is a millimeter? This is America. Well, I got these printed in Taiwan, so yeah, it's a millimeter. It's a itty titty tiny bit. Eeny bit. It's like that. Just a little a millimeter, a unit of measurement from an alien planet. That's what it is. Oh, okay. Oliver in 6x6 says, speaking of manga, have you had a chance to look over Undead Border? I haven't. I received it. I don't have it next to me, but guys, I got Undead Border in the mail, and like it looks great. The cover looks great. Also, Javi sent me like original art with it. You know what? I'm like, where did I put it? I'm gonna go get it. 1 second. I need to show this on stream. It's literally like right behind me. Hold on.
All right. Okay, I'll hold down the fort while she's gone. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Welcome to Irene's Renee Draws. Check out Fiendish right here. I am promoting Shotgun Samurai. Yes, and millimeters is heresy, and how dare she speak those words on the stream. We are American. We go by inch and quarter inch, and oh, sorry, I was just denouncing millimeters while you were gone, trying to save the stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. America be the redheaded stepchild of the world and use a confusing unit of measurement, but that's okay.
Yes, right. America.
Listen, I love America. I love every aspect of it, but imperial system is confusing. I love you.
It's how we keep the foreigners.
Much love. Mwah. Mwah. You're not gatekeep me. Everybody, my friends. Look what. Let me full screen myself. You have to suffer through me being full screen again. Look what I got in the mail. Undead Border, Escape or Die. I got a second chance campaign. I don't think this is up anymore, but you can still go back. The what is it? Cryptindles by 656. That is still up. So go back to Cryptindles by 656. I haven't read this yet, and I'm sorry because I just like opened it today. But the cover is fantastic. I love it. It's like this nice matte texture. I can't wait to read it. And I've heard the story is like it's a zombie story, but it's not just like a brainless zombie hack. I heard it's like it gets deep and stuff. So I'm honestly very, very excited to check it out. And also, look at what else they sent me. Look at this. Thank you so much, Javi. You're the best. You're awesome. Oh, this is fan you did of Fiendish, so thank you very much. Everybody, go back 656's books. They're good people. I love them. And I can't wait to read this book. Hey! So, yeah. I suppose centimeters, not meters. There you go. Centimeters and meters. Yeah.
Get that out of here. How dare you?
Man, Bancroft is just like being causing trouble today. Being a rebel today. The metro system is a tool of the devil. My car gets 40 rods to the shit. That's what?
40
That's
rods.
Is that some Australianism?
No,
What is that?
That's
Yeah,
a reference from The Simpsons.
Fun fact: 2 hogsheads are in a buttload. So
Cool.
yes.
On that note, everybody. Oh, I still have one more thing to show. So, now we're at 2 hours, so it's about time. We should probably wrap up soon. But let me just show a few more guest or customer pictures. We're finished. Hey, check this out, guys. Somebody got this is their whole array of CG books from this month, and Fiendish is among them. And I am so honored to be among these awesome books. I almost feel like I have imposter syndrome because I'm like just a newbie, but thank you for including me. And this is amazing. All these books, everything you see on here is absolutely stunning, and love to see it. You see this? See this? The deniers, the naysayers towards indie comics. Do you see what is before you right now?
Mm-hmm.
Creator-owned books. Everything here is creator-owned. You don't need a company. You're not answering to anyone but the customers. Getting shit done. Look at this. This is beautiful, guys. Isn't this great? This is what we're here for. I love it. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another one. Somebody getting their book. I packaged my books like they're going through a nuclear holocaust, so they're never going to. My books will not be damaged in shipping. I can rest assured of that. Oh, here's some art from.
My books are more durable than roaches. It'll survive a nuclear holocaust.
I mean, probably. Of course, bagged and board, duh. But I shrink wrap them, and then I put an extra board behind it, and then either it's shrink wrapped or I have an extra cardboard behind the books, and because I keep on running out of shrink wrap, to be honest. Or I use this paper in thick paper insulation thing and wrap it in another layer, and then I put the Gemini mailer on. So. These books are not getting fucking damaged, you guys. These are my babies. They will get to you in one piece. So here's some other art from I think this was a Red Valkyrie auction. So this also got to the people who bought it. So thank you so much for everybody who was at that auction and bought this art. Thank you. And I'm glad it got to you in one piece. All right. So I think that's about it for today. We had a very nice long talk. It's about time we should wrap it up. Why don't you? Let's see. What should I do? No, I hate this layout. This is weird. It's always cuts me in half, so I'm gonna not do that. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. So to close out, the Quaff, our wonderful guest today. Thank you so much for coming on. This was a lovely conversation, and I really like your perspective and your the insight you have about manga, and I always enjoy talking to people who like grew up with things that like I also grew up with, because that's not as common in America. So I was like, I want to talk about manga, and it's like it's not just because I'm an insufferable weeb, but it's like this is my childhood. So I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's nice to have another similar perspective of Asian, but also grew up in America kind of thing. It's like, oh, so you get like the weird Asian cartoons as a kid.
Papa's taking over.
Oh yeah. Shh, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Yeah.
It's a secret. Well, thank you again. And where can people find you?
So yeah, just find me up on Twitter, the Quaff, or Donkey_Madness_. Also, I'm on YouTube. If you go to my YouTube, my Indiegogo on shotgunsamurai.net, there's a whole bunch of links to my YouTube there, so you can find it there. So shotgunsamurai.net, that's the best place. Yeah.
Cool. And the link for Shotgun Samurai is in the video description. So if every couple is posted in the chat, thank you very much, our wonderful mods. But it is also in the video description if for some reason chat disappears because YouTube does that. So check it out. Back it now, friends. Yes. Yeah. And Chimera, where shall people find you?
Chimera the Hut Twitter, and I'll link my Etsy store since I have leftovers of Testament. So there you go.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that from now on. I'll just put leftovers on eBay or Etsy.
You should do that. Yeah. Post it in the chat.
I did.
Cool. Alrighty. And I am Rini. You can find me at Rini Draws everywhere. And by the way, subscribe to the channel if you're watching. Haven't subscribed yet, and hit like. That really helps the algorithm. I am not yet monetized. I'm working hard to get monetized. I mean, it's kind of like out of my control at this point. I just need watch hours. But if you can subscribe and like smash the like button and probably click on a couple of videos, on the channel, that would really help me. So thank you.
Yeah, go through her history with red hair.
Yeah, go look at my cringy old videos. You won't be disappointed. You'll laugh the whole time. I mean, I used to do like drawing tutorials, and like I occasionally still do like recordings of like drawing stuff, and I'm planning on doing some more on. I haven't been inking much recently, but when I do, I'm gonna do some more like time-lapse videos. But yeah, I have some of that on my channel as well. So check it out. And of course, I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, and more importantly, Fiendish on Indiegogo. Check it out. It is still in demand. It'll probably be in demand for another month, and then I'm taking it down because I'm going to fulfill books, and then chapter 2 is going to go up. So one more month to back this book. 1 more month or less. And to answer, someone asked about Pathfinder. Let's see. Lingo's Vengeful Ghost about Pathfinder. Yes, a couple more things. So Pathfinder will be next Sunday at 1 p.m. if you want to come watch hopefully it should be our last Pathfinder stream. This module that was supposed to be one session has dragged on way longer than we were expecting, but I think we should be wrapping things up next weekend. And so come to my channel at 1 p.m. on next Sunday to watch us wrap up this chaotic, pathetic shit show of a module, and hopefully we won't have a character die, because that's how we left off the last session. It was not a good ending. It was not a good ending. I'm not proud of it. And also, by the way, everybody, I am going to be on Frag of June. Not Fragtober, not Frag of June, because I was on Frag of June and I keep on saying that. But Fragtober this Saturday at 9 p.m. So on Dan Frega's channel, I will be on. I don't know what we're drawing, but I'll be participating. So go over, and at 9 p.m. this Saturday, it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm really, really excited. So yeah, Pathfinder next week and Fragtober this weekend. Yay! All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This was a lot of fun. You guys are all awesome. And I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.